Your dog has a therapist. You don't. And somehow, you're the one paying for both. Welcome to the golden age of pet humanization, where a golden retriever in Brooklyn has a skincare routine, a personal trainer, and a behavioral consultant who charges more per hour than your accountant. The animal that eats garbage when you look away now requires a wellness plan. Naturally, the economy adjusted. The average American dog birthday party now runs somewhere around $300 to $400. That includes a themed cake made from organic, grain-free ingredients by a baker who, and this part matters, went to pastry school for human food. The cake is shaped like a bone. The dog licks it twice and walks away to sniff another dog. The humans take 47 photos. Everyone pretends this was worth it. The cake, by the way, is often ranked by flavor profile: peanut butter and pumpkin, salmon and sweet potato, blueberry lavender. Your dog, an animal that drinks from the toilet with genuine enthusiasm, now has a palate. Monthly subscription boxes arrive at your door filled with treats, curated like a wine club. Tasting notes included. Hints of duck with a smoky finish. The duck doesn't know it has a finish. Your dog certainly doesn't. But you're nodding along, reading the card, convinced your Labrador has preferences beyond food and more food. And this is where the work ethic conversation starts to curdle, because someone is working very, very hard in this economy. The dog treat sommelier is working. The canine birthday party planner is working. The pet psychic, yes, we'll get there, is working. The question is whether any of this labor is pointed at anything that moves the species forward, or whether we've built an elaborate service economy around convincing ourselves that a beagle needs a life coach. Doggy daycares now operate like boutique hotels. Webcam access so you can watch your dog nap from your office. Individual play sessions. Report cards. Your dog gets a report card. Biscuit showed excellent social skills today and participated enthusiastically in group play. Biscuit ate a rock last Tuesday, but sure, enrichment. These facilities charge $40 to $60 a day in major cities. Some offer premium tiers with private suites, aromatherapy and bedtime stories. Bedtime stories. Read aloud. To a dog, by a paid employee. Someone's alarm goes off at 6 in the morning, so they can commute to a facility where they read Goodnight Moon to a French bulldog named Chairman Meow. That person has a degree. That person has student loans. That person is reading to a dog that falls asleep regardless of whether anyone speaks or not. Because it's a dog, and dogs sleep 16 hours a day with or without literary accompaniment. The pet psychic industry pulls in an estimated $300 million a year. Animal communicators charge anywhere from $75 to $300 per session, during which they claim to telepathically connect with your pet and relay its feelings. Your cat says she forgives you for the move but misses the old windowsill. Your cat has no concept of forgiveness. Your cat has no concept of windowsills as distinct from other flat surfaces. Your cat is plotting something, but that's unrelated. What's staggering is the labor pipeline feeding this machine. Talented, educated people who could be engineers, teachers, researchers, are funneling their energy into an industry built on anthropomorphizing animals that are, by every biological measure, doing fine. Dogs survived 10,000 years without anxiety medication. Now veterinary behaviorists prescribe fluoxetine, the same active ingredient in Prozac, to dogs who bark at the mailman. The dog is doing exactly what dogs have always done. We've just decided that normal dog behavior is now a clinical disorder, because we need our pets to be as neurotic as we are. Custom dog shoes for city sidewalks sell for $40 to $80 a set. The argument is that hot pavement burns paws. Fair enough. Dogs walked on hot ground for millennia, but fine urban concrete gets genuinely scorching. The part that slides into absurdity is the fitting process. Some retailers offer in-store fittings. Your dog stands on a measuring pad while a sales associate determines its shoe size. The dog has a shoe size. It's a 4. Narrow. Meanwhile, roughly 27 million Americans have no health insurance. A country where a golden retriever gets acupuncture while a line cook in the same zip code rations insulin. The dog's acupuncture costs about $100 per session. The insulin costs whatever the market will bear, which is currently everything you have. Both the dog and the line cook are in pain. One of them gets a massage afterward. This is the work ethic paradox nobody wants to name. We celebrate hustle culture, grinding the 5 a.m. alarm, the side project, the second job. And the economy all that effort built? It produced a $700 stroller for a perfectly healthy animal with 4 functioning legs. The stroller has shock absorbers, cup holders, a rain cover. Your dog, an organism literally designed to walk, is being pushed through a park by someone who woke up at dawn to get to a job that pays them enough to afford a stroller for a creature that would rather be walking. The subscription box economy alone tells the story. Bark-themed boxes generate hundreds of millions in annual revenue. Each box is curated, themed, Adventure Month, Spa Day Month. Your dog tears through the packaging in 11 seconds, chews the toy until stuffing covers your couch, and ignores the treat that was carefully selected based on its flavor profile. The entire unboxing experience is for you, the human. The dog has no concept of subscription models or monthly deliveries. The dog lives in a permanent present tense where things either exist or don't. The curation, the branding, the anticipation, that's your dopamine hit. The dog just wants the squeaky thing, and the squeaky thing gets to the core of something uncomfortable. We've redirected enormous economic energy, creative talent, marketing expertise, logistics infrastructure, veterinary science, toward making animals' lives resemble human lives. While actual human lives get harder, the average American works more hours than workers in every other wealthy nation. Vacation days go unused. Parental leave barely exists. But the dog? The dog has a spa day. The dog has a personal shopper. The dog has an Instagram account with more followers than your small business. Someone is grooming dogs for $200 an appointment, using oatmeal shampoo and a blow-dry that takes 45 minutes, while they themselves can't afford a dentist visit. The groomer's skill is real. The labor is legitimate. The disconnect is that this economy rewards you more for washing a poodle than for teaching a child to read. A dog groomer in Manhattan can out-earn a public school teacher in the same borough. The market has spoken, and what it said is, the poodle's blowout matters more. Pet spending in the United States crossed $150 billion recently. That figure is larger than the GDP of over 100 countries, an entire nation's worth of economic output redirected toward animals that will be perfectly happy with a stick and some table scraps. The stick is free, the table scraps are waste, but neither of those generate shareholder value. So instead, we built an industry that sells anxiety to pet owners and calls it love. The anxiety medication loop deserves a second look. Veterinary behaviorists, real doctors, years of training, now treat dogs for separation anxiety. The dog whines when you leave. That's what dogs do. They're pack animals. Your absence registers as a problem because, to the dog, you are the pack. The biological response is to vocalize until the pack returns. We took this behavior, a perfectly functional evolutionary adaptation, and pathologized it. Then we medicated it. Then we charged $90 for the follow-up appointment to see if the medication is working. The dog is now calmer. The dog was never broken. We just needed it to be quiet, so we could leave for a job that pays us enough to afford the medication that keeps the dog quiet while we're at the job. Read that loop again. Work to earn. Earn to spend. Spend to make the dog tolerable while you work. The dog doesn't need any of this. The dog needs you home. But you can't be home because you're working to pay for the services that replace you being home. The hamster wheel has a leash attached. Somewhere in all of this, a 14-year-old is walking dogs after school for $15 an hour. That kid is learning more about work than any of the adults in this story. The kid shows up on time, does the job, gets paid. No flavor profiles, no aromatherapy, no telepathic communication, just a leash, a route, and a transaction. The dog doesn't care about the stroller, or the subscription box, or the psychic's interpretation of its inner life. The dog cares that someone showed up. That's the entire operating system of a dog. Did you come back? Are you here now? Good. Everything else is a story we tell ourselves to justify an economy that's very good at selling solutions to problems it invented. Your dog would trade every organic, grain-free pumpkin lavender birthday cake for an extra hour on the couch with you. That hour is free. Which is exactly why nobody's selling it.